Bismillah, assalamu alaikum. Hope everyone is doing well. I just want to take out a couple of minutes in explaining a very beneficial principle in Tafsir that will hopefully aid everyone in understanding and reflecting and pondering over the Quran. But before we go into the actual principle, I need everyone to understand a basic rule in Nahu. And that is, whenever there is a prepositional phrase, yani muta'alliq, that comes after the verb, then the purpose of that muta'alliq is to clarify the meaning of the verb. Okay, the purpose of the muta'alliq is to clarify the meaning of the verb. Here's an example from Surah An-Nur, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, لَيْسَ عَلَى الْأَعْمَى حَرَجٌ وَلَا عَلَى الْأَعْرَجِ حَرَجٌ وَلَا عَلَى الْمَرِيضِ حَرَجٌ وَلَا عَلَى أَنفُسِكُمْ أَن تَأْكُلُوا مِنْ بُيُوتِكُمْ أَن تَأْكُلُوا مِنْ بُيُوتِكُمْ. طيب. Here, the translation of this verse, or the translation of the meaning of this verse, is that there's no restriction on the blind, nor any restriction on the lame, nor any restriction on the sick, ala al-marid, nor is there any restriction ala anfusikum, upon your own selves, an ta'kulu min buyutikum, if you eat from your houses. Okay, the verb here is an ta'kulu, صح? What comes after the verb is a harf jar and mudaf ilayhi, which is majroor. Okay, this harf jar and the mudaf ilayhi, which are majroor, these words come after the verb in order to explain the verb. Okay, ta'kulu min buyutikum, they provide an extra meaning which makes ta'kulu, the meaning of ta'kulu, clear, what's intended. طيب, so it's mentioned for a reason. This is known as al-muta'alliq. Min buyutikum is known as muta'alliq. Alright, so that's the basic rule in Nahu. طيب. Now, the principle in Tafsir is that whenever this muta'alliq, which is used to clarify the meaning of the verb, is omitted or deleted from the verb, then it will provide a general meaning. And the principle is hadful muta'alliq yufidul umum. Okay, whenever the prepositional phrase is omitted from the verb, then the sentence will take a general meaning. Let's take a look at an example at the same verse, but towards the end. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, كَذَلِكَ يُبَيِّنُ اللَّهُ لَكُمُ الْآيَاتِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says what could be translated to mean, thus does Allah make clear to you the verses that you may understand. Here's the verb, ta'qilun. But understand what? What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want you to understand? The muta'alliq is mahdhuf. Yani it's not mentioned, it's omitted. So whenever you find this happening in the Quran, then it takes a general meaning. Okay? So it can mean a multitude of things. It can mean that you may understand everything Allah has guided you to, or it can mean everything Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taught you, or it can mean everything Allah Azza wa Jalla revealed to you from the book and the hikmah, yani the sunnah. So this is a beneficial principle in which everyone should reflect on and try to understand and try to apply when you read the Quran. Of course, by reading Tafsir. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to make us of those who ponder and reflect over the Quran. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to make us from the people of Quran. And when we ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to make the Quran a proof for us and not against us on the Day of Judgment. Subhanakallahumma ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum.